Holly, I just saw something I want to do real quick. So I see Nugget and Goldie on this side of the pastures. They're not over here. We got their feed over here. We got some water over here. They got the pond over here. You guys all know what's going on over here. What's up, y'all? What's going on there, Goldie? Looking beautiful as ever. Hey, I'm gonna let the goats, donkeys, and Mildred over here for a few days, okay? Let's open up this gate. Mildred's over there looking at me. Mildred knows what's going on. Mildred is one smart cow, I'm going to tell you guys. All right, back. Now we can let them in over here. Oh my gracious, y'all, the cousins are playing with each other. Y'all look here. There they are. Curtis, Red, Laura, Mabel, and Martha. All right, Mildred, I'm not gonna leave you hanging. You knew exactly what I just did. You knew exactly what I did. All right, let's get you. You gonna open up the gate yourself? Is that what you're gonna do? You gonna open up this gate yourself? That's what it looked like you was about to do. Sure did. Come on. Have at it, girl. All right, y'all enjoy the fresh green pasture over here. Jesse, you gotta come through the gate. I was bragging how smart Mildred is and you trying to go through the fence. You gotta go through the gate, Jesse. Jesse. She is smart enough she knows her name, though. I'm just picking, Jesse. I'm just picking on you. You know what? Honey Bunny don't know it yet. Here she comes, though. Honey! Look, girl! I knew y'all'd enjoy that. Honey, you better come on, girl. Come on. Look, we got an all-you-can-eat buffet over here. It's like Sizzlers. Y'all, come on. Yeah. I hear you. Come on. Hey, if it was Sizzlers and there was no shoes, no shirt, no service, you'd have the boots on, wouldn't you? Hmm? Let's check your boots out. Let's see how they're doing, honey. Let's see how your boots are doing, right? Oh, look at her ankle, y'all. Look at her ankle. 100% better. 100% better, right, girl? Absolutely. That is so good. So the boots are definitely working. Love it. Love it, love it. All right, go get your salad. Go on, come on, come on. We just wanted to check your boots, make sure everything was going good. Come on over here and come get you some of this fresh greens over here, girl. All right. Hey, buddy. Hey, you don't mind they come over here and knock this pasture down a little bit, do you? You don't mind, do you? I didn't think so. I didn't think you or Miss Goldie over there minded. Yeah, keep the grass cut. This is a natural way of doing it here. No gasoline. They just mow it down for us. All right, I gotta go get to work today. Let's go show the Cog squad what we planning on doing today. You ready? All right, let's go. Holly said, Daddy, you got a bracelet on. She's right. I did have a bracelet on. Thank goodness for the bracelets, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. We would be in big trouble if it wasn't for the bracelets. How many waters would I have left on, Holly, if it wasn't for the bracelets? Huh? A good many. So here we are at the fence that we mended and kind of got back into decent shape, honestly. We got new barbed wire in here. We got new clips on here. We mended and fixed the old barbed wire. We put new posts in here in between the wooden posts because some of the wooden posts are not that great. This has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, pretty much 7 strands all the way through, give or take. There's some areas that have 6, but most definitely we think this fence is 100% safe and will keep Mildred and Moody in the pasture. But we want to tear it up and rip it out. So Jason, why in the world would you and Brooke want to rip this out that you've already completed and put you guys back at least a week, maybe 2 weeks, to potentially moving animals over here? Well, this is why. As it stands right now, we're fairly confident that this fence right here would keep Mildred and Moody in with no problems whatsoever. But there's absolutely no way this barbed wire would keep goats in. They would get out of this in a blink of an eye. So there's no way we could ever let the goats over here, period. Never. Which is crazy, because what if we needed to or wanted to and we couldn't because of this one particular fence here had barbed wire on it? Also, we had somebody reach out to us and tell us that they had mini mules, which is not mini donkeys, there's miniature mules. And a mule is basically a horse, and a cross between a horse and a donkey. And that barbed wire, they had a hard time keeping their mini mules in barbed wire. So that means scratch Jesse and Honey off the list. They can never come out here and enjoy this big, beautiful pasture, which we're really, really leaning towards letting those guys over here because they're such great grazers and they love grazing. And so this pasture would be perfect for Honey and Jesse. The goats, they'll come out here and graze, but goats love foraging, and that's why we're going to build that one area for the goats in the back, in the wooded area. That's the goats, that's where they love to thrive. Now goats will eat pasture grasses, they will. But if they had their choice, they would choose forage over grazing. But the cows and donkeys are totally different. They're going to choose grazing over foraging. So that's why we were really thinking about letting Jesse and Honey over here, because it's just perfect for them. It really is perfect for them. But we can't do that because of the barbed wire situation here. So we're going to have to, as bad as we hate it, we're going to rip this barbed wire up. We're going to rip this fence up over here. We're going to tear it down and run all new fencing over here. So that way, if there's any chance that we want to put our goats over here, or if we wanted to put Jesse and Honey over here, we actually can without worrying about them getting out or their safety. Our neighbor over here is awesome, and we called him and told him what we wanted to do, and he said, rip it up. I do not care. Rip the fence up. It is perfectly fine with me. Do what you guys need to do, and I'm happy whatever you guys do. So we got the okay from our awesome neighbor. So we're going to rip this up and we're going to put in new fencing. But we got to get this up. And I think it's going to be a little bit more trouble than it looked. So I'm thinking about taking all the clips off, because we're going to take them all off anyways. Removing the wire, ripping these old poles out with the tractor, just pushing them over, pushing the trees over, the ones that we had cut down, and then come through here and remove the T-post. Hey, I know you're gonna think I'm crazy, okay? I know you're probably not gonna want to pay us because we've already done it one time. But listen, we're gonna have to rip that barbed wire up, okay? And put in, you know, woven wire fencing. So we can keep all the animals in there. You know what? We're gonna have to. That's all it is to it. Yeah, that's all it is to it, girl. Yeah, I know, that feels good. Yeah, that feels good. Maybe that's a makeup for my mishap, huh? You know, there is a part of me that wants to say, Jason, y'all just put all this up, and now you want to take it all back down. That is crazy. You are crazy. Yeah. But if I feel like if I dwell on that and dwell on that, then I won't get nothing done. There's no sense of dwelling on it. Can't change it now. Brooke had to take me and Carl to the orthodontist today, but she'll be back later so she can help me with this. Hey, good thing about these lockjaw clips, they're easy to get off and they are reusable. You don't know how big of a deal that is if you've never fooled with these things before. All right, I'm not even gonna look. One thing I learned on stuff like this when I got this many poles we gotta do is don't look ahead. Don't look so far ahead. Focus on what you're working on right then, and that's it. Because what'll happen is you start looking down yonder and you see all them poles and you'll go, we're never gonna get this done. All right, well, I got all the clips off. I got some of the poles up. I'm probably gonna have to cut some more barbed wire. In the meantime, Brooke is home. I sent her a text and I said, bring the tractor, because I need you to start doing a little demolition. And I'm sure there was a big smile on her face when I sent her that text. Let me go catch up with her. I don't want to start tearing up stuff she don't need to. You ready to tear some stuff up?
Man, tearing up stuff is that's my gig.
Everything's broke loose. I'm thinking I may have to cut some more of the barbed wire so it's not so.
Don't think.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but just don't think.
I started cutting it a pretty good bit down yonder. Over here, though, you can see I got them long strands and.
So we're pulling everything up, right?
Yeah.
Can I get up under the barbed wire and see if I can pull it up?
You can. I think it's just gonna do a post or not. I mean,
But
they're old.
I don't want to think. I just want it to work.
Have at it. Some of them, those down yonder, I pushed over myself.
Really?
Yeah, they're not.
I gotta go. I was hoping I could get up under the barbed wire and pull it up.
Yeah, ain't gonna work. I'm gonna go get the puller.
So I'll just loosen them and you come behind me and pull them up.
You take these out. Hopefully Brooke doesn't do too much damage while I go and get the puller. Hey y'all, what's going on, Martha and Mabel? What y'all doing? Y'all sunning? Mama's in here resting in the shade. I don't blame you, Mama. That's what I'd be doing, I can tell you that. I'd definitely be in the shade. Let's take Spinning Sally out. We don't need Spinning Sally right now. But we are gonna need the puller. Hey, I had to come on back to the barn real quick and get the puller. I thought I might come over and check on y'all, see how y'all doing, say hello over here in the open pasture area over here. Yeah, I just coming to check on y'all. Brooke's back from the orthodontist, from Miracle's orthodontist appointment, so we're fixing to get on this tear down. I bet I could hook a chain to y'all and y'all could pull some of this stuff up. You think? You think? All right, I gotta get to work. I gotta get to work before Peaches and Mama fires me, okay? All right. Y'all enjoy it over here.
One day in, one day out, on top, then you're down. The highs and the lows keep swirling. Walk these streets like you're beat, then rise up to meet the break that you need. It's coming, just hold on. Hold on, yeah. Lift your eyes off the ground, you've only begun. Rising up through the clouds, no, never give up. Climb on, climb.
We got it done. It looks good. I wasn't your idea about getting the tractor and the rake and stuff turned out great, because that looks wonderful.
It cleaned it up nicely, didn't it?
It cleaned it up big time. I mean, it looks fabulous. It now you wasn't here when I said this, but I said this job didn't look like it was gonna be that bad and not take that long. And well, pretty much you're fixing to go start supper.
That's right. I had a feeling it was going to be bad, and I wasn't even here half the day.
Yeah.
So I'm tired, and all I did was operate the tractor, and I know you're tired.
Yeah.
You ought to see your nose.
Is it red?
No, it's black.
Oh.
It is black. Your face is black.
I don't know how
your nose is black.
I don't know how I never really got red because I had
All
my hat
that's
on.
wrong with me is my hands are black. But
What are we having for supper?
are you ready?
I'm ready.
Cube steak, fresh corn on the cob, fresh squash, and sweet potatoes. And maybe some rice for that cube steak and gravy to go on.
I ain't gotta have it.
I'm getting a little overboard, aren't I?
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Squash is ours.
Squash is ours.
The corn and the sweet potatoes come from farm stand right down the road.
That's right.
And the cube steak is from Calfee Farm, which is right down the road. And we've been buying beef from them.
That's right. So pretty much a all local dinner.
That's pretty daggum local right there. Whew. All right, well, I'm fixing to pick up and clean up, and I'll be headed your way.
I'll have it going. Holly, you want to ride with me, girl?
Holly, you gonna ride with Mama or you gonna stay with me?
Oh, what do you think? I don't think that's an option.
I mean,
Dee Dee, we'd have a problem.
yeah, Dee Dee wouldn't stay with me. I guess my nose is black. I bet it come off my gloves. Oh, goodness. Whoo! I'm glad to get that done, though. Hey, girl, guess what? We got the fence knocked down. It's out of here. Got it pulled up. Yep. And I know I talked to you earlier about this whole thing. And I don't get mad at me because, you know, we're having to do it twice. But look at it like this. Look at it like this, Peaches. You can even go over there now. Once we get it all done. You know it? Once it's all said and done, you'll be able to go over there. Sure will. But I was just checking in with you, telling you we got it all ripped up. I'm headed to the house because Mama's got a good supper going. I'm gonna get my belly full.
Your daddy and I got our bellies full. So now you girls and boys are getting your bellies full. Because we worked on the fence today. And it may be that one day y'all get to go in that area. And this, I must say, is Mama's milk. Not my milk. Their Mama's milk. And y'all seem to love it. Goodness gracious. Who's gonna finish first?